coming in, I'll be honest with you, mostly because we didn't have anything.
It doesn't match the attacker.
Yeah, we didn't have anything line up with the offense, but there's more than likely that, you know, something that Dark Zero is concerned about, and that's exactly why they've gotten rid of him. But pass that easily for vertical inside a pillar.
Burt ready for that fight. Now it's Fox's time to be tested here, and he'll drop the case of this particular engagement, but obviously DZ need to be the one to push this forward, and they're going to succeed, at least at the start of the new fight, with NJR claiming that first pickup for himself. What a plot. He's been spotted out by that camera. They'll know exactly where he is. What a shot regardless. On to Laxing to trade him out, but time's getting low. 8 seconds left. The pre-fire's there, and it sinks it.
That the opposing team aren't exactly ready for. Huge kills coming out from Dark Zero and Pambazoo. He's adding insult to injury. He'll get two. He's trying to hip fire the last guy. Worth inside of a 1 versus 4. Eclipse, he's trying to put the case down, but it's...
As he tries to make this push forward, he's going to press himself right up against the electrical wall. Fox ready for the challenge. He's going to be able to shut down NJR. It's looking futile for him. No time left, and Laxing has been coming in. Oh no, but the Nitro get him though. NJR pre-firing, but Laxing just barely wins the fight. So at the moment, it is a huge struggle for DZ to get anything done. Continue to go on. 2 additional players getting more kills in Canadian.
Listen, this guy.
Yeah, I saw the tracers. I just didn't know if the impact was too close and maybe he got unlucky there, but loses 90% of his HP by doing that, and he now goes down. That's the case drop. Dream gets a follow-up kill as well. Things are looking bleak for Dark Zero. The Nitro hook, line, and sinker. Bye-bye to NJR, and as well, we'll see the round
upstairs.
Like always the first dead. How did he even get here? Hyper rotating. He'll swing in pretty much solo here, attempt to take control, but it goes pretty much as you'd expect. He'll get a freebie pickup for himself. Newer's the next to fall, and finally Dream finishes
the assistance from double window. Can he win the initial fight? He can. The second one, it matters so much. Pambazoo, he'll lock it on.
Needs to wait for the right timing to engage upon this, but there we go. Newer's a freebie. Thankfully, Dream immediately trades Canadian, who's already been brought down to 50 HP, or some other avenue. Hyper. The timing is awful. Chopping his teammate's head off and then immediately going down himself. Canadian, though, will try to make up for this and knocks out Fox somewhat restoring the balance, but unfortunately, absolutely massive over these next few seconds. That Prisma as well going to catch him. He tries to take out Laxing.
Oxygen, and now they've got the man advantage. Pambazoo doing his damnedest, though, to try and bring it back from the dubs, but it'll be a moment. Fox he has to hightail it into sight because Laxing needs help, but he's already dead. He's out in construction. There's a deployable
shield. He's going to remove the reinforcement around the corner. Fox is going to 50-50 NJR from
Dream, but with 10 seconds remaining, something's got to give, and it looks like it's going to be Oxygen. And that's going to be the game, is Dark Zero upset Oxygen.
Dark Zero with a massive win here today, and they truly earn it too. Things utility bans aren't going to necessarily be absolutely necessary here, but this is an interesting one. Rooney oftentimes picked over some of the other mitigators, becoming it himself to go for this entry. Forward he goes, and they're not even expecting it. Gets the first one for free. The Tracers act patiently. The timing
Foltz is here too.
This is Foltz. He's going to try to swing in, but he's immediately shut down. SSG seems back here. Super and Grix are needing to make up the difference now. They do have downstairs control, and they found the only other defender still alive. Spot more than likely not going to get interrupted unless Hot and Full commits to this, but only Grixer to do so instead. But Super going to be found by Skies instead, knocking out the hard breach, immediately seeing any type of push forward and into the actual site. And we'll see exactly why, as one of them tries to sneak into Library, but look at this. 2 kills going in the favor of the... So playing it very, very cautiously right now, but the plant commitment going down still. Foltz is going to be able to find Rexon despite that very cheeky spot behind the piano. Can he deny this plant though? No, he won't, but immediately knocks the head off of Kansan when he peeks. It's a quad from Foltz.
A lot of work to do. Drops into Kitchen. Knows that somebody's more than likely around the space, and Kansan will handle that properly. The M590 rips a hole in the wall, and he'll rip a hole in his head. The terrible position. On the back end of Wine, he'll get gunned down, and it's a flawless round.
Have the ability to open up top downs. Hot and Cold will find the first response. Bosco here in the meanwhile gets away with a kill, but it's
these angles that Sonic have to worry about. It's going to end up bagging them all of the kills they need in order to successfully take the round. But now as Yeti takes down Hot and Cold, there's a very good chance, but Bosco reads super around this area when he could just help his teammates. And it's going to be the hold from Foltz at the top. They have 3 drones, actually 2 drones in play, but luckily enough, everything that they've done has hit its mark. They're going to take all of the game halfway through at the current moment, but he's going to be quickly thwarted by Rex. Bosco, it's down to be the best in the game, but Rexon will spam the wall. Ill-advised, unfortunately enough, Foltz can't make it. Kansan's there. Oh my god!
Just by hopping into the window and activating the Banshee for a split second, so Kansan's here. He's ready to stop it. He's got one. Now another one for a quad on the round.
They're just getting away with way too much at the current moment. That round right there, here, he's holding things down. The split engagement doesn't work out yet. He wins one. Foltz! Oh my, Foltz! He shuts down
on the inside of his closet.
And Ken's pretty fortunate with that, and well, you couldn't say the same for Rampy. He gets potential for them to take this post plant.
Absolutely the case, especially with the positionings they're currently playing from Bosco now with the health pools. Rexen and Grix are taking so much from that fight. Fault's now shooting one of them in the back. Sky's getting a second. Everything falls to Grixer here. He's going to have to be a huge hero for the team, but it won't happen. Instead, this will get him off the initial position, but he'll be back immediately to try and stop the bleeding here. Unfortunately, won't be able to do so. Only can down one. His teammate's getting res, but here comes Yeti. He can make the hop. There's so much Overwatch. You guys can already see it. The silhouette from Yeti shuts down the Sonic, or shuts
the back
down.
end while SSG pushes themselves forward. Bosco looking for a plant spot. Rampy finds Super inside of West Main. Kansan fires back though, and now all of SQ on the board.
Rexen as well with a great read. Knows he's got someone lurking right around the corner. That strike one here has found a safe corner to at least attempt it. More than likely, oh man, we'll get the plan off, but never mind. Rexen swings down, denies it.
That's why I said the two anti-flank operators are Nomad and, try to follow along, Nick.
Well, I would say Gridlock. What?
Gridlock is an anti-flank operator, but she brought. We got confirmation that there will be a rehost after this round. We'll get confirmation further as to whether, as we talked about, it is a kitchen bomb site defense. That's the real Yana, by the way. Very first kill for Parabellum comes out inside a kitchen, so it's not going to be actively.
I almost been spent, so nothing much was lost. Now, Achieve tried to flank Creators, who he previously was on the staircase, but it's going to be Creators find the kill. Chala gets a trade on the
top, sitting on this hatch, and he sees the thermite go in, but Chala wins the gunfight. Inra starts to go down. Bolo knows that there's still one up there. A nice kill from him. Firing up the old war machine, are you? Merc trying to head back into the bomb site, but he's gunned down by Creators, or Bolo is rather, and Creators drops a massive 3K site. Eska and Merc both trade out, with Geo the one to go down, and that leaves Creators to clutch, but he used effectively paralyzed the defense down below you. A nice swing by Merc after he takes out the deployable shield. A flash onto the stairs as it's now Bolo to emerge, but Penguin swats him away. All of a sudden, Parabellum very much in this. A hail of bullets, and Penguin is making this work. He's got 2 huge kills.
Really, no support at all, and he also falls.
Oh, the fact that Bolo almost lost that gun. 2v2 once Chala gets that diffuser down. He has a perfect entry to do so. Kool-Aid decides to present himself, and it's not ideal. Nice kill from Eska. It's a 1v1 all of a sudden. Eska. Plenty of time left, and Eska clutches it. How does Parabellum be able to deal with it? They've got tools to knock the clash away. Penguin is in, but so is Merc. Swatted away by time, and Kool-Aid will rotate. There go your 2 toxic canisters. You mentioned the FMJ, well, or FMG. There it is. In the hands of Achieve, they'll have the ability, the high ground, if you call it, but a nice play by Chala takes him down. That leaves the 2. Kool-Aid, who is to the left, is looking elsewhere. A nice swing outside. Achieved baits him down. That leaves Penguin to clutch.
Oh, Chala!
So you have to translate to a successful site execute. A nice play from Kool-Aid to take out Achieve. Wimpy to gun down onto one player from TSM, and it's Geo to go down. Chala unable to stop the diffuser from being planted. Tons of information. Wimpy has not been the better player today, and he won't be the better player in this engagement. Creators, Penguin will try to be number 3, but he doesn't do that. He takes out Merc with a single
0 flashbangs from Kool-Aid.
That's a low damage MPX, but so consistent. Rat-a-tat-tat. Penguin is down, and now it's Eska. Gassed inside a connector. He's the last one to fall. TSM get all 3 of the final players.
Letting you deploy it here today. Rest of the van's making perfect sense, though, as we'll end up with a Thatcher followed up by a Mira, and finally a Valkyrie to round out the bans here for Border. Side, if that player was still there, but as you guys can see, he's fallen back. Okay, not fully. Has melted, not only as well, with a beautiful follow-up headshot on the Slash. Sweater even gets one more going here for Beast Coast, but it's members of Beast Coast, but they do need to execute them out right. There's the first one. The trade comes in, and it's an EDT. Look to pull the adrenal surge out.
It's on cooldown. It's on cooldown, John.
No surge available,
oh
so
my God,
Benji gonna boost himself, but Drip, that's an
situation. More than likely a flawless round on the way for Mirage, and as I say that, Garo will step up to the plate, get gunned down.
He hunts down Drip. Now the team getting ready for more, but they're not going to expect Anthony sitting inside of Archives. He can potentially needing to clutch this out, but not even going to come close. Slash.
So obviously on the frost. He'll drop back downstairs to play this out safely. Melted will take down Sweater, and Mirage.
They're able to get onto Sweater. Yes, Melted started us off well, but Surf is going to start to send things back down to earth here for Mirage.
What is happening?
Vera tries to make, and Drip does fully go into a dead state here. Anthony, though, with the reply, immediately knocks again, but can they find him? The plant nearly there. He gets it, but he's also immediately knocked out. Surf gets hit. It's going to be off the mark, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no! Slash toys around. Still 4 players from Beast Coast ready to party though, but now another one going to be knocked out by his way through the entire Beast Coast roster here, taking down yet another member of the team.
Down, but he'll quickly die to Benji. Anthony hops through, Marmalade for the kill, and Mirage. Very close attention to the front door. She has the potential to win this out, but she can't hit the flick. Surf will get it instead. Pre-fires down Gera as they have the mark. Nothing he can really do besides drop the hatch. He doesn't have any soft destruction either, and that's going to be walking up more than likely, knowing that he's managing the angle. But Anthony, he's just walking too slow.
Swing past this directly, at least Drip can. Gera waiting, but he misses that initial pump. He's going to correct it though and pick up that first kill. Benji
on this gas, and he has not let up. He is taking the challenge to Beast Coast, and they are winning out so many engagements.
As we kind of have expected at this point in the stage, bringing a great performance to bear, but it might just be a little bit too. Might not have noticed it just yet, but now he's going to go for another one. Sidearm kill as well. It's down to just Anthony in the 1vx. Gets his first for free against Benji, but where does he go from here? Tomas up next. He'll claim should be an easy pick for Marm to end the game outright. Keep the 7-4 train alive, but it's not even going to be needed for Marm. It's Gera to do it. The coach shuts it down.
There's Thatcher on the board. You've got a Maverick as well if you want to bring that too, so it's a Mira to go instead. That leaves Kaid in all wall denial and drone denial with mute control if you aren't upstairs. First kill, by the way, goes to XSET. Second follows up as well. Crucial operator on attack, and here's a reason why. An Adrenal Surge goes out. Nicely played by J90 to take down the bomb. In the bomb site. They're very close. Iconic losing out in a gunfight to Kino. That's J90 to get more than 1 kill, and it's a double.
Posing the weaknesses of Astralis being isolated on this roam.
Astralis answering back after XSET did that damage to them. DP fire to those avenues that have been created with all the soft destruction, and he loses his gunfight to Forest. If both players were to swing on him, then he'd be as good as dead. Another successful nade. Spirits is 2 for 2 on those, and Shuttle gets blown apart. Does he know that there's a mute to swing on him? No. DP very long range, and it continues. All these engagements happening over and over and over again, and J90 is holding. He makes some noise, but he looks the wrong way. Huge play by J90, and a nade will go off just next to him. It's a swing from Kino, another one lined up. That DMR doing so much damage. J90 with the J92, but Yaga and Gomez managed to walk on in. Yaga picks up his second kill, and he's a man on an island. Only has one player up. And I say that. And a grenade drops on the head to be able to help. They run right in. They don't see Iconic in this position, but XSET win their fights. Both Iconic and DP fire to fall. Shuttle now boxed out. J90 comes back. He's the only hope. He has to stop the diffuser before it goes down. Secondary utility other than 3 breaches. It's all but impossible because it would don't know where they are. Gomez gets chased off from above. Forest dueling with Yaga. Kino comes in for the burst of aggression, and it's Iconic. And could have claimed to Selma as well. There goes the Adrenal Surge, and the Finka walks right in. Down goes Spirits, and there's more as Iconic continues to fire away. How do you even combat that? Shot in midair because it doesn't go off. Iconic picks up kill number 3, kill number 4, and he gets them all!
Time of 35 seconds, and Forrest walking in.
And here's Astralis just to breach into the bomb site. 2 kills to their name, 1 from XSET. Astralis continuing to hit their marks, leaving just Diaz with 1 HP. He's got 1 kill. He'll add a second to it. A third, maybe 4. So Diaz to clutch just needs to kill Shuttle, and he'll do just that. XSET and Diaz in particular with an inhuman effort. He doesn't know that he's downed. He gets the kill for it. Down goes Shuttle to Gomez. Iconic with 1. J90 traded out. Iconic taken out in Memorial, leaves Forest in a 1v3, and that's it. It becomes a 1v2. Both targets. Could he find the Capcan? No, he does, but it's
because it is match point for XSET. You just called a timeout. You lose the opening kill, but Forrest is on the bomb site.
DP fires here on the cross. Spirits is dead meat. They don't know he's there. Now they have the intel. J90 finishes off Kino, so the 2 warm bodies for XSET will filter into the bomb site and be greeted by the aggression from Forrest, who found the
DP fire using the summer charges. Impact grenade goes out to Nazi, but look at this. Shuttle walks on in and gets a kill.
If you see Yaga go into the bomb site, he'll be greeted by Forrest, but it's Yaga to win the duel before Iconic. He's got Diaz not too far off, but there's not a ton of intel for XSET. They are Spirits only has a few seconds left to get on that diffuser. Ooh. Beautiful shot on the J90. It's another, but guess what? The timer is your greater adversary, not a single player on XSET. The round goes to Astralis. Those smokes in hand. Waiting to get swung on, and Gomez can come out from the LMG. There you go. Iconic goes in, takes damage in the process. Adrenal Surge to top him. You see it. It's the Zofia. XSET trailing, and it'll go from bad to worse. Yaga will need to clutch in a 1v3, and he won't get it done. Astralis say, you got to wait another week as they continue their just reign of terror. 7-1.